Yeah, y'all, I'm out here. Got the trailer. Man, the problem is, everything is towed away from up under here. Ain't nothing to grab. And I ain't got my sofa to cut a hole in it for the tow something. Damn, sofa to cut a hole in the toe. Hook something up to tow it. I decided to cut a hole in there. I'm cutting a hole in there, y'all. But there's water leaking out. I'm cutting a hole in there with the saw. My big saw I don't got on me. So I gotta cover this little. There's water on my face. I'm cut a hole in there and run a chain down there. That's what I'm trying to do now. I'll show y'all when I'm done. Yeah, I'm cutting a hole in here 2 places so I can grab. So I'll be able to. Cutting a hole in here so I can be able to run the chains through here, but I need both my hands. I'm just showing y'all what to do. I already cut that hole through there. I gotta dig that out over there, cut a hole through there, and I'll show y'all what it is when I get done, how I'm setting it up. All right, y'all, I got it up. I done tied it. Thing is now, got this tied up. I started cutting it, but the battery died. All my batteries died, so I couldn't cut this off. And my big saw ain't working. I'll show y'all. See how I cut 2 holes in there on both sides. 2 holes to wrap the chain around. Same thing over there. I need this lid cut off. Gotta go drop it over here. All right, y'all. All right, son, I'm done with this. See, I cut these holes in here. I showed y'all up on the bottom how I cut the holes in here. Cut the holes in here so I can wrap the chain around it. The hole in here. So let me show y'all. I'm about to get up out of here, man. It's been long. Gotta drop this and go grab the truck and take it back to Chicago and come back and get this one. Yeah, I cut hell putting this door up in here, y'all. I had to drop the thing, come back, push, do everything, drop the truck, come back, push it in. A lot of work to get this door, a lot of work to get that door in. All right, so I got everything tied up, this tied up. It's a struggle by yourself. If I had somebody helping me, it'd have been a little easy. But by yourself, it's a struggle. Had to figure out how to grab stuff, get stuff up. I got everything hooked up. All this stuff tied up. Cables tied up. Yeah. It's a struggle when you're by yourself. I'm gonna have to fix some tires. Found a way to put them tires back on. All right, y'all. Get up out of here. Old AAA truck right there. From Louisville, Kentucky. AAA. All right. Dropping this one, y'all, and I'm about to hook back up to this one. Leave this trailer here and hook back up to this one and get back to Chicago, y'all, and come back and get this one later on tomorrow. All right, y'all, I'm back over here, the truck right there, back over here in this place. Gotta get this truck and get it back, get this trailer together and get it back over here. Gotta get these tires on the rim. I had to take them off. Everything right. All right, y'all. We gotta get this together and get back to Chi-Town, y'all. Let me start working on it. I put that in here with the starter fluid and the what's the name. I thought the camera was rolling, but it wouldn't. I tried to show you how I did this on the tire, but the camera wasn't on. Got a lot of stuff that you gotta study this. Yeah. See how it's sealed up. Go here now. Tried to show y'all another one, but see how this light it has sealed up. Tried to show y'all on that one, but I didn't have the camera on. So make sure I had it on this one. Start it up. Got that in it. Alright, y'all, let's seal it up. Rim sealed up. Just take a little starter fluid and a little light and let that. You gotta know how to do it. Get it together. Get this together. Get it on back. Get on back to Chi-Town, y'all. All right, let me finish this, y'all. Then I'll show y'all when to get everything together. Hey, y'all, I'm done. Hey, y'all, I'm done. The problem is, let me show y'all. I got everything hooked up. Truck hooked up, trailer, all that hooked up. Else I get the tires add up. The problem is, I get the tires add up. Get the tires add up. The problem is, my light back here, right? My light bar. See? It ain't lighting up like it's supposed to. It ain't all the way charged. So, it's about 5 o'clock Chicago time, 6 o'clock our time. I've been waiting to see if I'm gonna get on the road, but all of them ain't lit up. Man, and my other one did too, so I don't want to be around here playing with this, y'all. So, trying to wait till the light start up so I can head back to Illinois. That's the problem. I don't want the state board to pull me over, the troop in Indiana, because they like putting you over for anything. All right, y'all, so that's what I'm waiting on. My light bar, I had it charged up, so something must be wrong because it ain't charged all the way up. All right, y'all, that's what I'm waiting on to get back here, back to Chicago. All right, y'all, peace. All right, y'all, I'm out on I-65, just north of Indianapolis, getting out to see to make sure everything is still holding up right. Everything is still holding up right, y'all. You know, I always like to get out. This trailer's a little wishy-washy with me, so I want to get out and check everything out. Right, everything holding right there. On 65 north, back this way, back home to Chicago. All right, y'all. Just had to get out and check the trailer, make sure everything's holding on. Everything's tied down like I got it. All right, y'all, peace. Okay, dropping this one off. Figure out this one that. Y'all see the dog? Alright, so let me let this down. Up.
Over there.
Yeah.
I come yesterday, I worked like king over here. Nobody fucking bothered me.
Nobody bother you.
So I just took all this shit out of here and I'm done.
Yeah, hey.
Over there.
Hey, see that chain? I gotta loosen that chain when I put that chain.
Everything is scrapped, so I'm just getting like 8 hours should be on that truck.
Alright, so let me take this chain and everything off, y'all. I'm on this chain. Alright, so take this chain. Rolls. The other chain. This other chain out over here. This one. Yeah, I see this piece right here. Raise this up. Alright, y'all. Got that one down. Got it out. Got the chain and all that stuff out. Got his was going back over here to Gary, Indiana. Now I gotta take my straps down. Alright, so I got it all dropped over here. You drop it. I forgot my other strap. The strap up off here. Got it dropped. Yep, everything's done. Drop down on the ground. He gonna cut it up. Alright, so I'm out of here. Peace, y'all. Stay up. Please, y'all, do me a favor. Please like and subscribe to my video. Thank y'all. If y'all like it, if y'all see something I'm doing wrong, y'all think I can do it better, y'all tell me how to do it. Like and subscribe to the video. Mr. Hard Working 773. Working 773 is together. It's Mr. then Hard, H-A-R-D, Working, W-R-K-I-N-G 773. All right, so peace. Again, y'all please like and subscribe.